Alright guys, so welcome back to the videos guys, or the channel. This is another building style video guys, so if you're liking these kind of videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, all that good stuff. Turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I upload a new video, because I try to do videos consistently as possible as I can. But this is another video that I'm trying to, I got an empty wall guys, and I want to kind of create kind of like a shelf, but I want to make it look cool looking. So what I came up with guys, these little hexagons. I believe this is six sides, so it's been a while since I'm pretty sure this is a hexagon, guys. I know a stop sign is what, 8 sides, and that's an octagon, so I'm pretty sure this is a hexagon. This cuts on just a 30-degree angle, all the pieces. And what I did here, I just made these pieces, I think 6 inches. All of them are 6 inches on a 30-degree angle. I put a centerpiece in, guys, just for like to mount it, for a mounting source. I'm gonna make a couple of these guys, so you can just like put them together and make kind of cool designs on the wall. So let's get into the build guys, and I'm gonna show you how to build this really quick. So first off, to make this easy, I like to set up a little jig guys. I'm gonna take you off the tripod, and let me turn you. So what I did here, I put a stop block and a jig for a 30-degree. So what this stop block does, it's only for like to put 2 pieces in here guys, and so I can nail it together, because I am hand driving all this stuff, because I can't find my brad nails anywhere for my gun guys. So we're just going to be hand driving them today. And then I set up another little jig right here that actually, this part over here incorporates into this jig, so it can lock itself in, so I can nail this little brace mechanism slash wall mounting bracket in here without it moving around on me. I can just like adjust it just like so guys, and it just stays seated while I hand drive everything. So let me go ahead and get some more of these blocks cut up, and we're going to get it put together. And then we're going to do about maybe 8 or 9 of these and just put them together, guys. And then you just go like, you can go upwards, sideways with it, or whatever, guys. It's just going to create like a shelving effect slash cool little artwork on the wall. So give me 1 second and let me get these blocks, these 6-inch blocks cut. And let me make sure that I'm not lying to you guys. Yeah, so they're 6 inches from long point to long point, as you can see, all the way around on a 30-degree bevel. So let me get everything set up, get me some more boards on the my sawbucks, and get ready to cut them. Yeah, and the depth guys, how I got my depth, I mean, you can make these as deep as you want them, but mine are 2 7/8 guys is the depth of them. The reason why I went 2 7/8 is because of the wood I'm using. The plywood I'm using is let me take you over here and we'll measure them together, guys. You can actually, this is plywood I'm using. You could actually use 2x4s or 2x6s or whatever you want to use, guys. But I'm taking these slats off. I'm just taking them and squaring across here, guys, because these was shipping crates that like some stainless steel cabinets came in, and I just tore them all apart. I brought them home from a job that we installed these cabinets. So I just brought all this stuff home, guys. These things had caster wheels on them too, so I kept all those. But these bottom pieces are 5 7/8. Yeah, 5 7/8. So that's how I'm just ripping these down in half, equaling them up. And see, as you can see, these things got full sheets of plyboard on the other side, or plywood on the other side. And they had walls on them as well, guys, encapsulating the stainless steel cabinets. It was actually a job for Starbucks. It was the cabinets that had to be installed in a Starbucks. So kept all these, guys, and they had some really nice caster wheels on this thing. Like I said, this is the bottom. This was the bottom piece that sat like that, and they had wheels on the bottom of it, and then the cabinets were inside of these. As you can see, I done tore all those ones apart. But that is what we're using, guys. We're going to just cut all these off. Cut all this off and just cut it right down the middle. And that's what we're going to be using for our hexagon shelving. Alright, so we got this one pallet, all the slats taken off. It's not really a pallet, guys. This is plywood, as you can see. It's just plywood strips that I'm just going to repurpose. Instead of just throwing this stuff away, I can make some nice little shelves out of it. But we got this out, guys. They wasn't held on that tight with the brad nails they use for this. And I guess considering this out in the weather, guys, it just basically come up by just like pulling up on it. So we got those out. So I'm gonna just show you guys how I'm gonna get the nails out of them that was left behind. So as you can see, guys, there are some small little brad nails left behind. So all I'm going to use is take these wire cutters, dikes, nines, whatever you want to call them, for electrical work. And I'm just going to put it on there like that, where the brad nail is, and just twist it and pop it out, guys, just like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna get it ripped down to the 2 7/8 that we need to match our other one over there. So let me get that handled, guys, real quick. And as I'm pulling these nails, guys, I'm just taking the nails. I'm not throwing them on the ground. I got a bucket over here with all this stuff in it, with nails and stuff in these ends. I'm just going to take this stuff to the dump and get rid of it. I would burn it if it didn't have the nails in it, but I'm not going to spend all day cleaning all that out, guys, when I can just cut it off and just lose the 3 inches of wood. So yeah, just throw it in there, get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with my all these scrap nails, guys. As I'm pulling them, I'm just throwing them in the bucket. Alright, guys, so just a quick little hack. So I'm not trying to make these boards perfect because I want it to look like it's got some age on it. So I'm just going to use this little brick, this piece of brick, and I'm just going to try to, like, any splintering on the wood, just go through here and sand it down, guys. And it had like some glue from where it was attached to that pallet, the pallet. Just going to hit that up, because at the end of this, guys, I am going to be torching this, so you're not going to be able to really see any of that. And I can think that kind of gives the wood a little bit of character. But for the most part, guys, if y'all are doing these projects, you're probably not going to be using old wood. Like I said, you could use pallet boards, 2x4 boards. You can use pretty much anything to create this hexagon right here, right there. So, and like I said, I've torched it. This thing is not perfect by no means, as you can see right here, guys, but I'm going for that look. It's gonna look nice. I like the that old look like that, guys. I do like that. So it just adds character. I mean, if I was going to make like some really nice shelves, I'd go out and get some like finished grade plywood, and I would do my cabinets like that, like I was building cabinets or something. But I'm not going for that look. I'm going for this old antique look. Sorry about my compressor, guys. I'm just going for that look, guys. And if you guys don't, that's a little hack I just wanted to show you. I got an old brick. I'm just knocking off some of this chunks of glue that was built up with the brick. And if there's any kind of like splintering, it'll knock it down as well, guys. Just a little hack I thought I'd share with you. Now, if I was doing finishing stuff, I wouldn't use a brick on it. I'd use regular sandpaper. But yeah, I do have some cut right here, guys, 2 7/8. You don't have to make yours 2 7/8. You can make yours a 2x4 width, which is 3.5 inches. For the most part, you could do it like that. You could, whatever you got, guys, you can make it. I just don't want to make mine too big and bulky. But yeah, it's all preference, guys. The only reason mine's 2 7/8 is that way I can just rip down half of the board and have equal value on both sides. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you, the little brick sanding hack. But most of y'all probably already know that. But let me get this cut down, guys, and we're going to get some boards cut, and I'm going to show you how my jig works, because this thing it's nice to have a little jig like this. Oh, and I did find my my brad nails, so that's a plus. So it won't take us no time to throw these bad boys together once I get everything shaved down and these cut down on 30 degrees, 6 inches and 30 degrees, and then just get a whole bunch of them set up, and it won't take no time to get these things put together, guys. It's just a process trying to get all these boards cleaned up and back to usable condition. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna rip this one down, and then we're gonna cut our 6-inch long to long pieces. All right, guys, so we got our boards cut down. I was just going to do a little demonstration. So I have this miter saw. So to get this 30-degree angle, I can just set my saw up at 30 degrees right here, or I could set it up like this right here, guys. I can put it at 0, and then I can just lay these boards flat instead of edgeways. And then I can just like turn my saw here to 30 degrees like that, and then lock this in, and then I could just do my 30 degrees like that, guys. Cut it down like that at a 30 degree. Or if you guys don't have a saw like this, guys, you can use a circular saw. You can actually make you a box like this, a 3-sided box like this, and then you can take a speed square, guys, and then you can set up the degrees that you want to, like for instance, if I built this box and nailed it all together, then I could set this up at a 30 degree right there on my speed square. As you can see here, guys, 30 degrees on there, and then I can just make a mark here and here and cut it with my skill saw, that mark, them 2 marks. And then I could use either my skill saw to do this, or I could use a hand saw, guys, which I done put my handsaw up. I'm not going to walk all the way over there to grab it, but then that'll create that 30 degrees right there for you guys, and then you can just stick your board in like that and cut them like that, guys, on the 30-degree bevel. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you, if that made sense. I've done that a lot, guys, like doing vinyl siding and stuff. But it's been a long time since I did it like that, since that we have miter saws now, because now you can just miter saws just make things so much easier. But if you don't have this, guys, you can use a regular saw, and you can just set your saw up right here. I think it would be if you see right here on the saw, guys, where it says 30 degrees there, right there, you can set this at a 30 degree. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, but you can set your saw like this, guys, at a 30 degree, as you can see right there. Most saws have that. It's just you're going to have to lay your wood down flat to do that 30-degree bevel cut. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to be cutting it right here on my miter saw. And I'm just going to put this back at 0. And I'm just going to cut them standing up edgeways like that at 30 degrees. Alright, guys, I'm sorry about the pause on the video. Y'all probably didn't notice a pause, but I had to pause for a minute on this video. So just another quick tip, guys, when you're using these power tools. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to grab the saw with my right hand. If you're left-handed, do this opposite, guys, because it makes it so much easier and a lot safer using this stuff. So I'm right-handed, so what I'm going to do, guys, this is going to have to cut on that 30-degree bevel. So since I'm right-handed, I'm going to use my right numbers, and I'm going to just set this at 30, like that. And then we're just going to cut this right here on that 30. Just like so. And now, since I'm going to show you how you don't have to flip these boards all around, because sometimes it can get a little confusing, long to short, short to short, long to long, and long to short. I think I already said that, but sometimes it can get really confusing, especially when you're doing crown molding, guys. It can be confusing, especially when you have to put it on a 45 degree or 33 degrees, and then you got to bevel it. That can get confusing sometimes, but we're just going to keep it simple since it's just a bevel 30 degree, guys. So to keep this simple, I don't have my pencil, so let me grab that real quick. Okay, so we got the 30-degree bevel, guys. So what I'm going to do, so we don't have to flip this board, so we already know that if I did it like this, that's going to cut this to a long point again right here. So now that's going to create, it's going to cut back this way. So we don't want that. So what we're going to do, we're just going to lay this thing down like that right there, guys, flat. And we're going to put our number right on the bottom of this board, which is 6 inches. That's how big these hexagon pieces are. We're just going to put our 6-inch right there, and we know this is going to go this way, guys. So now you can see that's long to the long on a 6 on a 30-degree bevel. So now we're just going to take this board and we're going to lift it up like this, guys, and we know that's going to be to the long point. So if you want to do it to the short point, you want to flip it up like this, and then you want this side laid down. See, this side, the is facing up, the long point's facing up. You want to do the short point, you want the long side facing down, and you're just going to pull from right here. I hope that ain't complicated, guys. I'm trying to be like that, and we're just going to put our 6-inch mark right there. Right there. So now when we flip this up like this, guys, as you can see, this is where our 6 inch is. So now that's going to be short to long. I hope y'all following that, guys. It can be kind of confusing sometimes, but that I've been doing it so long, I already know that this needs to be facing up, and I need to mark the face of the board right there, 6, and push it up like that. And I know that's going to be long to long because I've did so much trim work, and we're going to cut that, guys. And we're just going to, if you're right-handed, use the right numbers. Makes it easier, less chance of you cutting yourself because you're using your dexterity hand, your most common used hand. If you're left-handed, you just turn this to the left number on 30, and you're going to hold the board with your right hand, and you're going to hit the trigger with your left, if that makes sense. Just like, because that left-handed person, that's their dexterity hand. It's just going to make sense to them. But yeah, that was just a little quick tip on that, guys. So we're going to get the rest of these cut, and then we're going to put them together, and we'll come back. Alright, guys, so how this jig works, how my jig works. I got everything over here. I am going to take my little brick as the sander and probably hit these little, like if it's got little frays on the wood, I'll hit it with this little brick. Like I said, I want it to have that old look to it. Like you can see, this has got frays on it, so I'll just take that. And 1 second, guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to, we're not building a piano, just a box that it goes in, guys. And I don't care about none of that, how that looks. I'm looking for some old looks like that. So the jig, I got the stop block right here that sets up against here, and then this top jig just goes in just like that, guys, and I can apply pressure, and then I can shoot this in place, guys, without it moving around on me. So that's how this 2-piece jig works. Like I said, I got this at a 30-degree angle, and yeah, let me get all these 2 pieces set in, and then I'll show you how this jig over here works. Alright, so I about forgot to show you guys how this jig. So once this is in place, guys, I can set this piece 2 here, because I already have this one here, puts 2 together. So I can put one here, and then one here, and then I can just put this here and tack them in, guys, because all I'm gonna have to do is just tack in 1 and 1, because I got this one here and then this one here, and then I just slide this in, and then it's gonna apply pressure, downward pressure, and then I can just shoot these together or nail them together, guys, because some reason I had to nail them together, because for some reason my brad nailer, I don't know what's going on with it, but it ain't wanting to shoot the brad nails all the way down. They're leaving the head sticking up like 1/4 of an inch. So I had to use these little hand drives, which I'm cool with that, guys. I'm looking for that look like that. So this is actually going to be for my wall. If I do build these to sell or put on the marketplace or whatever, or sell them, I will. I think these brad nails are just too long. These are the longest ones you can get, which is 2 inches, guys. Those are 2-inch brad nails. I only think I need maybe 1-inch brad nails or 1.5-inch brad nails, and they will probably sink in a lot better in this wood, because this plywood's pretty hard. So that's probably why they wasn't sinking them all the way. I did try to adjust. Like I said, I only got a little tiny pancake compressor, so I tried to adjust the regulator on there to max, and it still is not shooting them all the way in. So that's how that jig works. And I think I explained on the other portion how this stop block and this just go. It ain't gonna work now because it's all together. It's only for like 2, but this sets here and you can shoot it together, apply pressure. And then that one, you can set one here, 2 here, and the other 2 here, and then put your caps on, and you're done, guys. Makes it simple, easy peasy. And I done, excuse me, I done burned this thing. So let me get it mounted and show you how customizable this thing is. All right, so I'll show you. So I already have this one. Screwed together. So I'm just going to let me put it on the ground, guys. I put me a little wall cleat right here, guys, a little piece that insets inside, just so I can mount it to the wall. Like I said, you can make a whole bunch of these and make some cool like wall art / shelving. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this like, screw that together, and that's how it's going to look like that, guys. So let me screw that together real quick, and we'll come back, and I'll show you how it looks on my wall as well. I might build a couple more too, guys, to maybe kick off here that way, and then kick off and come down like this. It's pretty versatile. You can do all kinds of customizations with it. But give me 1 second. All right, guys, so this is how it looks. Let me know down below what you think. I am going to build a couple more of these, guys, and just add them to my wall. But let me hop into the house, and then I'll show you how it looks on the wall, guys. All right, guys, so this is how the hexagon shelving / decor winded up. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm kind of digging it. I surprise myself sometimes with these little projects. I am going to be adding some more because this wall's pretty empty. I'm going to add some more of these, and if you do add more, guys, make sure you put some more of these little cleats. And all I did to get this cleat, guys, is just I put this thing over a piece of plyboard, and I scribed me mark 1.5 inches worth of some wood and cut it out and stuck it in here and nailed it all in, and then pre-drilled me a screw in it to mount. I got lucky and mine hit a stud. If you don't hit a stud, guys, just put some wall anchors in, because you're not going to be hanging no TV on this thing. I hope you're not. I mean, all you're going to do is put some knickknacks on here. And guys, I'm digging this so much, I might even put this over my gaming setup, because I think that will add a lot to my gaming area. I do have like posters on my gaming setup, and I was thinking about just cutting some plywood to paste my posters on the wood, to just give it like get raised off the wall a little bit, to kind of give it like a 3-dimensional look. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking this better, guys. So let me know down below, guys, if you made it this far. Evidently you did like the video, so go ahead and hit the like button for me. It is for free, guys, and it won't give you a virus or anything on your computer, I promise you. But yeah, guys, go ahead and like that hit the like button for you, boy. It'll help me out, because I am a very small YouTuber, and I'm trying to grow this channel, guys, for you guys. And keep you up to date on some builds, because I do have a lot of projects that I want to get done here this year. So because me and my wife, we just purchased this place, guys, and it was kind of vandalized. So we got a lot of work on our hands. But we are debt free right now. No mortgage. So that's a good thing. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn that bell notification on, guys, for more videos like this one here. And I will, guys, update you on whenever I add some more to this, and I'll just show you. And then I'm going to put some over my gaming setup too, guys, and show you that as well. But yeah, guys, until the next one, guys, I'll see you.